Hello Libra, thanks for being here. Welcome to my channel, Emily Tarot. This is a general reading for anyone with prominent Libra placement in your chart, so let's see what comes through. Alright, you have a lot of people around this Sun card. You have the Princess of Cups, which is a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You've got a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and you've got an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So I have a feeling you guys may be dealing with people at this time, whether they are in your family, whether they're your neighbors, whether they're your co-workers or employees. I just feel like that you have a lot of people going on that may be actually stepping up to help you in different ways. Possibly to be able to bring in more money for you, especially with this Nine of Pentacles right there in the corner. Hold on just a minute. Are you guys going through, hold on, are you waiting for some kind of an answer or some kind of opportunity to come in? Especially when I have the opportunity here. No need to worry, there's an opportunity coming. Whenever I see this Seven of Cups right here, you guys, I feel like you guys are about to have some options going on. And I believe some of these are really going, to at least a couple of them are going to be worth your while to look into. Now there may be some that may be a little deceiving or a little bit maybe not good for you at this moment. That's kind of how I'm feeling with this no-nos right beside it. And I have a feeling too that some of them may be dealing with you and someone else. Because I have a feeling that you have a relationship with someone or about to have a relationship with someone. Sometimes, you guys, this is a romantic partner, but sometimes it's more of a best friend. It could be a business partner. It could be someone that you guys count on or rely on or depend on. And the two of you guys are going to be getting closer and closer is how I feel about it. Possibly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, with the way it's going here. Now, whenever I see this Nine of Pentacles, this makes me feel like your finances are going to start getting better and you're going to start financially doing good for yourself. A lot of times when I see it, I feel like that maybe you guys are going to be able to put some money away into your savings account, right? Maybe you just won't be going from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck anymore. But I do believe you're going to have people involved in helping you, or I'm not sure if they're helping get you to this place, possibly, like I said, employees or co-workers. But I also feel like for some of you, this could be people in your family that's giving you advice or giving you some kind of knowledge, and you're gaining momentum as we speak. I do believe too with this Seven of Pentacles that this is some kind of a reward. You know, you're harvesting your fruit here, which basically makes me feel like you guys may be getting some kind of a bonus, some kind of a reward, some kind of a financial gain coming in the very near future. And I do believe too that if you guys do start getting opportunities coming in, like this Seven of Cups, just make sure that they're not illusions or they're not trying to suck you in to something that you're not interested in. I'm almost feeling like that you guys may have some kind of an opportunity that when I put these two together, that may be trying to pull the wool over your eyes a little bit. Sometimes when I'm feeling like, you know how somebody will, like if you go to an interview, for instance, and they tell you, oh, we're going to pay you all kinds of money, you know, you're going to be wealthy, you're going to be rich. But then when you start finding out how many hours they expect of you, or they want you to travel all the time, or they want, you know, different things that you're not willing to give, it starts looking less and less, right? You start looking at it like, I don't want that job, regardless of how much money they're trying to pay me. I want to be able to be home sometimes. I want to be able to have a life. I don't want to work 7 days a week. I don't want to travel all the time, you know, that kind of thing. So I do feel like that there may be something here that you guys may need to pay attention to. So I'm just giving you the heads up on that, okay? Just so you know too, I'm almost feeling like that this could be something that entices you, you know, that, like I was saying earlier, it's very enticing, and it kind of makes you, sometimes you get sucked into something like that. But if you're aware of it, you guys may be able to say no if that's what you're wanting to do. But just be cautious with this right here, okay? Hold on just a second. I can't be for sure, but I almost feel like for some of you guys, these are part of your family. These are either your children, your grandchildren, maybe they're your nieces, nephews, cousins, brothers, sisters, you know, that kind of thing with these younger energies. Or they feel like maybe you've worked with them in the past and you guys have a special bond with each other. But the main thing here, you all, is this Sun card in the middle that tells me that you guys are about ready to be really happy with something that's happening in your life, something that's going on, something that's putting you guys in a much better place. Sometimes with the Sun, it could be moving, traveling, getting a new job, just feeling good about who you are, feeling good about a relationship, if this is a romantic relationship or even a business partner relationship, possibly too. Let me look at these for a second. I'm going to take some clarifying. Hold on just a minute. I'm looking at this obsession, something that maybe you guys can't let go of, something that once you do realize what's going on here and once you let it go, it's going to put you guys in a much better place. Let's take some clarifying real quick, okay? I'm going to take one first for this Cernonos. One card, please. Come on. This one. The Hermit. Hold on. Have you guys ever done something and it's too much, and when you finally realize it, you step back from it, and let's say, okay, let me give you an example. Just like I was saying earlier about maybe you're working too much, or maybe they're wanting you to work too much, okay? And you guys can kind of step back and say, wait a minute, I'm just working all the time. I'm not having any time for my family. I'm not having any time for my personal life. I need to step away from that. I don't need to work all the time. Maybe this is doing other things and you realize finally that you're doing it too much and you kind of start stepping back from it. Here's the Hermit card, and for some reason I'm feeling like a lot of you all may be in this little bit of what should I do now, or how should I go about doing things in a different way, or whatever it may be. Whenever I see the Hermit card, I feel like you guys may need to step aside for a second, maybe in a quiet space for yourself, and just pray and meditate and listen to your own inner light. That's what he's doing here. He's following his own inner light. So I have a feeling some of you all may be in this questioning stage. Should I? Shouldn't I? Maybe it's regarding something that you're doing too much, or maybe it's regarding an opportunity that's wanting you to do something that you're not comfortable with. Like I said earlier, too many hours, traveling too much, different things like that. And you guys may need to get into a little bit of a meditation kind of a mode. Maybe this is something about a relationship too. So you guys are thinking, you know, about this relationship. But honest to goodness, if you guys will just listen to your intuition, listen to your gut, listen to your instincts, listen to your inner light, it will show you and lead you, okay? It's very important sometimes, because sometimes we just don't don't know what to do. We don't know which way to go. We don't know how to handle certain situations. And I'm a firm believer in prayer. And if you'll listen to it, your inner spirit will lead you, will guide you, will show you the way if you'll pay attention to it, okay? Let's take one more for him. One card, please. This one. 9 of Cups, you all. See how happy you are there? See how that turns out for you? You know, the 9 of Cups is about you guys just being tickled about the way things are working out in your life. You guys are going to be tickled about the way things are, your achievements in life, how you've handled certain things. Whenever I see this card, I just feel like you come home one day from work, you sit down in your chair and you just pat yourself on the back and you're like, oh, what a relief. That's done. I did a great job. You know, I finished something. And you're proud of yourself. And it's also about emotional happiness and emotional fulfillment. And on top of that, it's a wish coming true kind of a card as well. So possibly you guys are going from this doing something too much or some kind of an obsessive behavior. And when I say obsessive, don't get mad at me for saying that. When I say that, what I mean by that is there's always something that maybe we get a little bit sucked into. You know, some people work too much, some people eat too much, some people exercise too much, some people gamble too much. You understand, maybe it's drinking, maybe it's other things. But there's something here. Maybe it's just you're on your phone too much, or you're on the internet too much. You know, you watch too much TV, or you know, whatever it is. Everybody's got something. So don't take that the wrong way. I'm just trying to let you know that if there is something in your life that you guys find yourself kind of questioning or scratching your head over, maybe that is the sign that you guys may need to just step away. You know, don't have to cut it out completely. Just step away a little bit from it. That's all. And when you do, maybe you're going to find something that makes you feel even better. So I just want to say that because with this Sun card smack dab in the middle, this is all about your happiness, and you're just going to be grinning from ear to ear. So this is a wish coming true for you all. I'm going to stop here, you all. I'm going to take one for this 7 of Cups real quick, okay? Because I kind of feel like it may go hand in hand with that Devil. Look at there. That's the Moon. Let me say something about the Moon card. You know, the Moon is about your intuition on one hand. It's about you guys just going with your gut and going with your intuition. And I got into that a little bit with this Hermit over here too. Prayer, meditation, going with your gut and your intuition, your inner spirit. But on the other hand of this Moon card, it could be something being hidden from you. Something is not coming to light. Sometimes you hear something and you don't hear the full story, or you see something but you don't see the whole picture. Sometimes whenever this Moon card pops up, I feel like that there may be some kind of information, some kind of news, information, stories. Something may come out that you guys, maybe it's even gossip, that may come out that you guys were not aware of, but it opens up a whole new book, a whole new light. And when that happens, it kind of aims you in different directions. Now that could go hand in hand with this Devil card, this Sir No-No's card too, because sometimes you're not knowing, just like I said earlier, about if you get this, job or this opportunity and you're going to get paid all this money. Find out your hours. Find out what they expect you to do. Because sometimes when you find out the truth, you're like, nope, thank you, but no way. Not interested. So I just want to say that, but I do feel like there may be some kind of news or some kind of information coming out that's going to help you in different ways. Sometimes it's a little shocking. Sometimes it's a little bit like, holy cow, I had no idea. And sometimes it's like, holy cow, I had no idea, You know what I mean. I mean it like there's a good shock and a bad shock, but I believe this is going to be a good shock for you all to a certain extent. Just be cautious about, not getting sucked into something that you're not wanting to get sucked into. Let's take one more for the moon. Look, you've got the moon, the sun, and the Nine of Pentacles. There could be something that's been stopping you guys from making more money or being in a better financial position. So, good possibility there's something that's going to come in, some kind of news that you guys are going to be thrilled about. I want this one, the Strength card. The Strength card can be about you guys gaining extra strength and extra energy and extra power and feeling more and more like you're wanting to accomplish something, like you're wanting to push forward with something. But the Strength card is also about having faith and believing in yourself and having courage and being determined and being able to move forward. So there's something about this Strength card that makes me feel like you guys are going to gain more power over whatever is going on here. Maybe with the moon, maybe with the Cernonos, maybe even with that Hermit. You're going to gain more knowledge, you're going to gain more power, you're going to feel more powerful. Let me say it that way. That's how I feel about it. Because for some reason you guys have a little bit of worry going on when it says no need to worry, and then it says you're going to have opportunities. So don't question, don't blink an eye, don't worry about it. Something good is coming in. And honestly, it may be this partnership for a lot of you all, whether it's a romantic partner, a best friends, a business partner. It could possibly be this partnership. I'm going to stop there with the Strength card. I think I'm going to take one for that Princess of Cups, you all. See if we have one card, please. The Hierophant, or the High Priest, whichever way you want to look at it. Hold on a second. He can be about religion or spirituality, prayer. Maybe some of you guys are praying more. Maybe some of you guys are wanting to go back to church or help younger people in your church. Because I've got 3 young people here. So these could be either family members or people that you know that you guys may be helping. With the holidays and everything, maybe this is your family. But sometimes he can stand for contracts, higher education, marriage. Just throwing that in there, just saying. Some of you guys may be getting engaged, getting married, or considering marriage at this time. Maybe that's why you got this big old grin on your face. And it's saying, no need to worry. Things are going to work out for you. Let me look at this for a second. I think I'm going to stop with him. I'm going to take one for this Prince of Wands real quick. No, you know what? I'm going to take one. I'm going to take one more with this Hierophant. Change my mind. 8 of Pentacles. So that's about work. That's about mastering something. That's about your job, your career, your business. So maybe this is going hand in hand with the people that you work with, or the people that it's going to be helping you in different ways. Because whenever I see the 8 of Pentacles, I feel like it's a job or something that you guys, a business or something that you guys are working to do for a living. Maybe the 2 of you guys are working together, possibly. Could be a business partner too. Give me a minute, let me look. So you've got your job, you've got a bonus or a reward coming in, you've got courage and determination, and you've got this happy card and this happy card. I'm going to stop there, you all. Let's take one for the Prince of Wands real quick. I almost feel like this has to do with your job or your work or your business. The Hangman. Give me a minute. You know, the hangman you can see in different ways. Maybe these people, these younger people, are giving you guys new perspective. Do you know how when you go up to somebody, maybe it's someone in your family, maybe it's someone that you know, maybe it's your neighbor, someone at church, you walk up to somebody and you start talking to them and you let them know what you're thinking about doing or what you're trying to accomplish, and they start saying, hey, here's an idea, and they start rambling off different ideas or different perspectives in their eyes. That's how I'm almost feeling that you guys may need different perspectives. That could be why all of these younger energies are coming in. I just feel like these young people are helping you in one way or another. And I'm almost thinking that whether they're your family or your friends or your co-workers, I'm feeling like they're going to help you guys tremendously at this time. So if you guys do find yourself in a little bit of a, I need fresh ideas, I need to know what other people think, I need to know, whatever, you may want to go around asking these younger energies. And they may come up with something that will knock your socks off. Because with this hangman, sometimes it's like you guys may be getting stuck on a certain, you're like in a rut, whether this is something that you're creating or making or whatever it is, you kind of get stuck. But when you start asking other people, you can kind of see things in different ways. That's how I'm feeling more than anything. Now, let me flip this around, okay? This could be about divine timing. This could be about something coming in for you guys, but you're going to have to wait for the right time. So let's say, okay, let me throw this out there. You're looking for a specific kind of a job, or you're looking for a job at a certain company or something like that, and nothing is available. But if you'll wait, if you'll give it just a minute, and when I say that, I'm just saying a week or two, I think it's going to become available. So sometimes this hangman is all about timing, you all. So I want you guys to remember that, because every once in a while we forget. We kind of put too much pressure on ourselves. We're like, gotta get this done, gotta get this done. I don't know if this is right or not, but I'm going to do it anyway. And then the next thing you know, you wished you hadn't, right? So I just want to say that because sometimes that's important. And I do believe you guys may be either needing to get different perspectives, or you may need to just be patient for just a minute. And it's not long, just for a minute, until that right job comes up, until that right apartment comes up, whatever it is that you guys are looking for. Hold on. Excuse me. Sorry. I think I'm going to stop there, you all, with him. I'm going to take one for this Prince of Swords real quick. Six of Swords. Moving forward. Hold on just a second. This could be about traveling. This could be about moving to the water, going on a boat, traveling somewhere different. This could also be about you guys moving forward in different ways. Look at it this way. I've got the Nine of Pentacles. I've got you guys moving forward, and I've got possibly a relationship here in one way or another. And I honestly believe that you and someone else may be working together. You and someone else may be moving forward together. You could be in this really happy zone right now because you're emotionally fulfilled and happy with someone. And I do believe there's going to be an opportunity coming in, knocking on your door in any moment. So if you do have to wait just a week, don't panic over that, because the right job is definitely worth waiting for a week. The right apartment, the right house, the right car, whatever it is that you're looking to get, the right location possibly too. Something about this just makes me feel like you guys may need to just wait just a second, and then boom, it pops up. Look at it this way. You've got your job or your career or your business. You may have to wait for just a second, but it's going to work out, and it's going to be financially better for you guys. Financial freedom, financially feeling good about your finances in general. It may not make you rich, I'm just going to say, but it may put more money in your bank account to where you're not going from paycheck to paycheck to paycheck, right? It may be a big bonus. It may be a big pay raise. Could be something that you guys are getting paid from before with this reward of some sort here too. But as far as this strength card, just remember it's courage, determination, having faith, trusting in yourself, and just believing and moving forward. This card right here tells me, now for some of you, I'm going to say this, you could be wanting to move somewhere where it's sunnier. Sunny, there's the water, there's a boat, there's sunshine, possibly. But for some of you, all you're really wanting is to be happy. And this sun card in the middle of this reading says that you guys are going to be happy. Sometimes we have to take certain steps to get there. Sometimes we got to see the with this devil card here, you've got to just kind of see through the illusions, right? And not get sucked into them, but you are going to see through it. You're going to see through it. But you're going to be emotionally happy here, and I believe it has to do with you and someone else right here. Whether it's some kind of a relationship, and you guys, I won't go over all of that again, but it's definitely you and someone else that are getting closer. You're going to be tickled about this relationship. And I think you guys may even be working together, possibly. You're going to have all kinds of young people coming in wanting to help you, or you're going to ask for their help or their perspectives on something, and you're going to have opportunities coming in. You guys are about ready to have something that comes in that's really going to pay off. And you're going to be thrilled with it in the long run. But every once in a while, you might just have to wait for just a minute, a week or so, or 2 weeks maybe. But with this hangman, it's about new perspectives. It's about looking outside of the box. It's about getting other people's ideas and thoughts. But it's also about divine timing. Yeah, you got to remember that. That's very important. This is a beautiful reading, Libra. Honest to goodness, you all, if you guys are looking for something, it might be coming in very, very soon, okay? Opportunities coming. Don't worry. Things are going to work out. All right. All right, you all. Hope you guys have enjoyed this today. Take care, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.